Hello, dear students. How are you all? I hope you are all fine and excited about the new session and new class. Students, in this video, we are going to read and understand lesson number 1, living and non-living things, from your textbook Tulip in G Science. Students, there are many type of things around us. But all these things, they are not same. They are different from one another in one way or the other way. Based on their characteristics, the things are classified as. Classified means grouped as living and non-living things. For example, human beings, animals, plants, they all are living things. But look at this class. Things like fan, chair, table, blackboard, books, windows, doors, they all are non-living things. So how do we know whether a thing is living thing or a non-living thing? So students, we are going to learn about the characteristic features of living and non-living things. Characteristic features means the things that tell us whether a thing is living thing or a non-living thing. So students, let us learn more about living and non-living things by their characteristics. The first characteristic feature of living things is living things breathe. Students, all the living things, they breathe. That means they take in air and they take out the air. The process of respiration. The human beings and animals such as dogs, tigers, cows, and many more, they breathe through their nose. Take a deep breath, students. Yes, this is called breathing. Okay. Fish breathe through their gills. As you can see in this picture, gills of a fish, they are shown. Fish, they breathe through their gills. Insects like butterflies, they have tiny pores. Tiny means Tiny, tiny means very small. They have very small holes on their bodies and these holes are called spiracles. So insects breathe through spiracles. Same way, plants also have tiny pores on their leaves, on the underside of their leaves, and these tiny pores, they are called stomata. So plants breathe through stomata. Students, you should also read the glossary part. Here I have already explained you about the gills, the spiracles and stomata. You can know more about these from the glossary. The next characteristic feature of living things is living things need food. All the living things, they need food to live and grow. Why do we need food? We need food to live and grow. Human beings eat many kinds of food. Some animals eat plants like cow hair, and some animals eat flesh of other animals like tigers and lions. They eat the flesh of other animals. Plants, they prepare their own food with the help of sunlight, water, and air by the process called photosynthesis. But non-living things do not need food. Now we come to next page, that is 171 of your textbook. Living things grow. Students, all the living things, they grow. You all know when you were small, you were babies. Okay, you grew into girls and boys. After some time, you will grow into men and women. And after some time, you will grow old. So, living things, they grow. Animals also grow. The calves, they grow into cows. Plants also grow from seeds. A small seed, it grows into a plant. So all living things, they grow. But non-living things, they do not grow. We have not seen a table, a chair, or a fan growing. Students, even your pencil and eraser, they do not grow. So non-living things, they do not grow. The next feature of living things is all living things, they move on their own. Means themselves, they move themselves. Human beings, they move with the help of their legs. Fish, they swim. Birds fly. But students, you will say that plants do not move. Do plants move? Yes, students, plants also show movement. Plants show movement in the direction of the sunlight, like you can see. The plant, it is grown here, but it moves in the direction of the sunlight. So plants show movement. All living things, they grow, they move. But non-living things, they cannot grow and they cannot move on their own. Next feature of living things is living things feel. Students, living things can feel the changes around them. Students, do you feel the changes around yourself? Yes. When it is hot, you switch on the fan. And when it is cold, we put on a sweater so we can feel the changes around us. Most animals, they feel the changes around them with the help of sense organs. We have learnt about the sense organs in our previous classes also. Which are the 5 sense organs? They are eyes, ears, nose, tongue, and skin. So we feel the changes around us with the help of sense organs. Insects like butterfly or cockroaches, they have small thread-like projections. They are thread-like. The thread-like projections on their head through which they feel the changes in the environment. These are called antennae. These are called the antennae. So, plants also feel the changes around them. The leaves of the touch-me-not plant, they close when you touch them. Look at the picture. The leaves of the touch-me-not plant here are all open like this. But when you touch them with your finger, they close. So plants also feel the changes around them. But non-living things, they do not feel. Living things reproduce. Reproduce means they can produce young ones of their own kind. Own kind means like themselves. Cats give birth to cats and dogs give birth to dogs. So they can produce young ones of their own kind. Human beings give birth to babies. Some animals also give birth to babies or young ones. Birds lay eggs and their young ones hatch from the eggs. Most of the plants, they reproduce through seeds. They produce new plants from their seeds. But non-living things cannot reproduce. Dear students, living things, they die. Means they have a certain period of life and after that they die. This specific period of time is called their lifespan. After the lifespan is complete, they die. Human beings have an average lifespan of 70 years. Plants also have a lifespan, but it depends from one group of plant to other group of plant. For example, trees,